Hi, it's Hilary again. I can't wait for my hair to dry because I'm so excited to do another one of these. All night I was thinking of what I could say. So anyway, this is my third video. And after yesterday, I got all this great feedback from people I knew, and I was so happy. And then I just saw immediately I'll call it, I went into the shitter. Well, just started worrying about, well, what happens if people don't acknowledge it? And what if people stop saying that? And how am I going to feel then? And I realized, wow, how long could I actually be happy? I don't know if it was 20 minutes, a half hour, but automatically my brain started taking me to a worrying place. Um, so I started, as the night went on, I just felt more and more exposed. Like, what have I done? I put myself out there. I'm vulnerable. Oh my God. And I started looking and seeing, okay, what am I actually afraid of? And I started envisioning, I actually Googled Eve Arden in Greece. I don't know if you can see her, but
perhaps a session of banging erasers after school would put you on the right track. Yes, ma'am. Are you just going
so
to stand
anyway,
there all day?
she was like the archetypal, person at school who you didn't want to mess with. So I had this image of me sitting in her office impersonating her, doing these videos, and all of a sudden the hook comes and goes, "What are you doing? You're trying to pretend like you know what you're doing and that you're a grown up, and who are you to be telling people anything?" And so I just started laughing at myself last night, like, "Oh, I'm afraid of the hook. Like, who is actually the hook? And who's going to tell me not to do it? And how old am I anyway? I'm not still in high school or junior high. Like, who am I thinking is going to yell at me?" I just started laughing. Like, that's really the way it felt. And then we have this WhatsApp with a bunch of people that I know that are very supportive, and people were saying things. And then when I got my second what do you call it, video, the thing that you put in to click, and I put it there, and I thought they were gonna, like, I was waiting for someone like God to say, "Okay, that's enough. You've gotten enough attention and feedback. It's time. It's somebody else's turn." So I thought, oh, that's also interesting. I think there's like a certain amount of attention that I can get. And then the hook comes. So I just been laughing. I'm very excited about this. I couldn't wait to do another one. That's why my hair is wet. I just couldn't wait for it to dry. And a second thing is that one of my friends has been, well, I have to be careful how to say it. But anyway, she's been stuck in a place where she hasn't been able to get good food. Let's put it that way. Um, and I guess I had promised her a while ago that if she really wanted a great meal, that I would get it for her. Of course, I forgot. And today she reminded me of my promise. And so I said, okay, let's get it for you. And we but within the hour I had ordered her like the most delicious meal being delivered to where she is, and someone's picking it up, and we got it done. you know she and I, there were certain things that I couldn't do. I couldn't know when or how to get it to her, but I said, okay, you do this part, I'll do this part, and we'll order it. And once again, just like I was saying yesterday, it was actually very easy. So sometimes I think things are going to be much harder, and they're not. And I am hoping to hear about her delicious meal later on today, and I'm very excited that I can do that for her. So that's what I have to say today. When I look to the side, I'm just looking at my notes to see if I forgot anything. I'm going to keep these short and sweet, and it's a pleasure seeing all of you, and thank you all for your support. Don't forget, I think you can subscribe to this. If you can't, let me know. I haven't figured out how to get this channel going so that it's easy, but I will do that. I did keep my promise yesterday and share it with people. I shared this with more people than I thought I would, even with my mom. And that's another thing I was looking at, like, why am I afraid? Why am I afraid to tell people about this? It's a good thing, but I am. And I think there's something about being exposed. Um, but again, what am I exposing? I'm not showing you my naked self. I guess in a sense I am. I'm showing you the real me. And afraid you won't like it. And you might not. And I'll survive, right? And so will you. And if you don't like it, you won't come back. But I hope you do, because I'm excited about this journey. So thanks for taking it with me. More later. I'll probably do more today because I'm so excited and I like to talk. Bye.